The objective of this lesson is to explain the dollar sign in Excel, and this will be crucial for you, especially when you have formulas that you want to drag. So how does it work? I have here a few data points from A1 to B3, and we're going to try different scenarios. So the first one is without using the dollar sign, so I'm going to say equal A1, and then if you see, if I drag the formula this way and this way, as you drag it, it will start referring to the cells that are next to it or below it. And as you can see, I can get the same table here. Now, the first case that we're gonna have is dollar sign everywhere. So you do F4 and you get a dollar sign before the column and a dollar sign before the row. And you say enter. Now, if you drag the formula, you're gonna see that you'll get all the time A1. Why? Because it is telling Excel that no matter what I do, if I move a column or move a row, please don't change anything. Keep A1. The next case we're gonna investigate is if we fix the row. So what does it mean? It means that we have $1 sign in front of the row. And it means that if I change my row, nothing should happen. So it should not go one row down. Only if I change my column, it should go one column to the right or to the left. And by the way, everything I show you applies also if you go backwards or on the top. So you click and you drag your formula. And as you can see, when I went down a row, nothing happened, right? I still got my A1. But when I went a column, the column changed. Now we're going to look at the opposite case. So let's assume that we just put a dollar sign in front of the C column. In this case, if I change my row, so if I drag the formula like this, I'm going to get A1, A2, A3. But if I move a column, the column will not change. So I'll still get A1, A2, A3. So bottom line, anywhere you put the dollar sign, it will tell Excel that please don't change my row if you put it in front of the row, if you move rows. Don't change my column if you put it in front of the column and you move columns. And then if you put it in front of both, then the same cell will be referenced. And if you don't put any dollar sign, then it will just move freely. As you drag the formula, it will start going by row and by cell. To end this lesson, I want to re-emphasize the shortcut for the dollar sign. So let's assume that we have a formula and we have average, let's say those two cells. What you do is you select the cell, you click here on whatever you want to change, and then you press F4. You will get two dollar signs. If you press F4 another time, you'll get the dollar sign in front of the row. A third time in front of the column, and a fourth time it goes back to without having dollar signs, and so on. So you can keep pressing F4 until you get what you need. And here, for example, I just put a dollar sign in front of the E column. I can do the same with the other cell. So I just select it and then I start pressing F4. And then you do enter.